Got no drink in my hand, but I'm wasted. Getting drunk, all the thought of you naked. I get you like, ooh, baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby. And I tried to fight it, but you're so magnetic, magnetic. Got one life, just live it, just live it. Now relax and get on your back. DJ J-Rock blazing.
What's going on, everybody? It's Brandon here again. Another review. This time I'm doing it on a bass note champion. This is Dolce & Gabbana by Man. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. Authentic mini box. This is the real deal. This is not a fake one. I did my research. I've had this for a while now. I know that it's supposed to have a chrome top, like so. It's supposed to have all the information on the bottom, like so. Once I get this thing to focus, there we go. Zebra print. This is one of those fragrances on bass notes that very few people have negative things to talk about the fragrance. This to me is one of the bass notes hype monsters. This is a very loved fragrance. I felt as though I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to smell it. I did some hunting. I purchased me this mini. Had to filter through all the fake ones. It's a very fake fragrance. You have to watch it. It's discontinued. It's a very expensive fragrance. You're looking at 150, 180, 200 plus. I've heard about $300 or something like that for this thing. Straight into the review. I went around the office and I worked with a lot of people, thousands and thousands, like 10,000 people on our campus, and my whole little office, I went around and let people smell them, and the feedback I got is it smells like an older gentleman or it smells like an older woman. I got a lot of negative feedback. I've only had maybe 3 people that actually somewhat like the fragrance out of maybe 30 that I asked. 2 of which were very old gentlemen, and 1 of which was an older woman. And when I say older, I'm talking 45 years of age plus. Just brief notes about this fragrance. It's more like a spicy, musky, woody fragrance. Definitely for the mature crowd. I would say 35 years plus, maybe a little bit older than that. This can be worn, I think, best for work or on an evening, night, date, church type of deal. Straight into the fragrance, top notes. For the first like 5 minutes, you get a citrus vibe to it. I don't know what it is, but I know it disappears very quickly. 5 minutes tops with that part. Then it settles into like, think of like pepper, nutmeg, and a little bit of lavender. The nutmeg, think like Iceman by Terry Mugler. I dislike nutmeg. I didn't like Iceman. I don't like pepper. The only pepper I like is in Edition Blanche. And I definitely don't like the top notes of this fragrance. I was very underwhelmed when I first tried the fragrance. I still am underwhelmed after maybe 10 wearings of this. It has too many things I think that I dislike in a fragrance. I'm not going to say it stinks. I'm going to say it's definitely not for me. And I don't see many younger gentlemen wearing this. The reactions I was getting were not good ones in the office place. It's a bit harsh at the beginning. At this point, this is where I would say it smells like an older gentleman. After maybe 2 hours of that, the lavender picks up a lot. The pepper calms down a little bit and the nutmeg, but they're still there. And this is where it starts to smell a bit soapy from the lavender. And then it gets very close to the skin in the middle notes. Very, very close. And you start to smell a little bit of the leather from the dry down. But majority of this part is the lavender still and the pepper and nutmeg. It does get a little bit more pleasurable because of the lavender, but it also starts to make a turn towards smelling like an older woman. The base, definitely smells like an older woman. You get leather, you get tobacco, you get the lavender still adding that little soapy vibe, but the muskiness is still kind of there. I would say this is probably the most enjoyable part of the fragrance, but still not great. What I was expecting, still not something I can really get into.
Overall, the scent is very, very close to the skin. I read a lot of reviews saying this thing's a projection monster. I disagree. I don't think it is. I don't know where you all are getting that from. You might be dousing yourself in it, but it does last a long time. I was very, very tedious with this one because I wanted to make sure I didn't have a fake. So I was going through as many reviews as I could find on as many websites as I could find, and I'm smelling the stuff that people are smelling. I just don't like it. I don't see what all the hoopla is about. This one, I would say maybe on my skin maybe lasted 7 to 10 hours. It definitely has some longevity on it. I actually there was a post on Base Notes. It was a post about Hero, and I asked for some criticism in the post, and a person by the name of Sydney Falco. If you're on YouTube, comment down below, let me know it's you, or send me an inbox message. I don't know if you have the same name on here or not. He gave me a little bit of constructive criticism, which I enjoyed. Said I was very critical on hyped up fragrances. I'm not going to change that, but he also said I can give a simple would I wear it or not. So I'm going to add this to my videos. Thanks for the great advice. From now on every video, it's going to be at the end of the video, and it's going to be would I wear it or not if it was given to me. This fragrance here, not wear it if it was given to me. I would sell it. And I think that will give people a better understanding of the straightforward of do I really like it or not. I would not wear this one. And the base, it definitely gets some of the muskiness from the tobacco, and I think that's what you're kind of smelling in the beginning, just a little bit. Overall, I mean, it doesn't stink. I think this smells better than Obsession, which is one of my worst reviews. And it definitely smells better than Iceman. It's just, I think for the praise that I was seeing and the price tag on it, this is nowhere near as good as people are making it seem, and it is nowhere near worth that price tag. Get into my grades. As high as I can give it is a C on scent. That is the highest I can give this fragrance. I wanted to give it a D. Projection, it gets a D. Very close to the skin fragrance. After the initial first 2 hours, it sinks way down. It's in hug range, maybe a little bit outside of that range. Longevity gets an A. 7 to 10 hours, might get a little bit more than that. Uniqueness, it gets a B. It's pretty unique. It does have hints of other fragrances. That's why it doesn't get an A. It still reminds me of Iceman quite a bit, just minus the muskiness. Gets a B. Versatility gets a B. For the gentleman or woman that would like to wear this fragrance, I think it's best suited for a night out, a date, evening wear. You can pull it off at work if you're dressed real nice. And I can see it as any season. And purpose, B. I think for the time it came out, and I think for the crowd they might have been aiming this at, it did serve its purpose. It does not stink. It's just not my cup of tea at all. And I was very underwhelmed due to the reviews that I was rating. People were naming this fragrance the Holy Grail. They were saying it was a masterpiece. They said they couldn't believe it was discontinued. I'm just being honest. I think that's a bunch of BS. But that's my opinion. And some people think Pure Malt stinks. So I guess that's how the scent crumbles. Anyway, next review. I went to the aroma workshop downtown Chicago, and I made my own fragrance for the summer. My review is on my fragrance, and I'm gonna give you some information on where I went to get it made. All right, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care. I might actually be selling some of my fragrances. Stay tuned for that video if I'm going to do it. I'm still deciding. All right, see ya.